Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel Kingsdown Roots. My name is Matt Ridout, R-I-D-O-U-T, and today we're going to be unboxing and reviewing the brand new Yeezy 700 V3 Safflower. Okay, so let's not waste any time today. Let's just get straight on with the unboxing of these brand new Yeezy 700s. So I'm quite excited about these. I've only actually got one other pair of Yeezy 700 V3, which is the Azael. Okay, this is the Yeezy 700 V3 Safflower right here, as you can see. Yeah, I guess the first impression of this shoe is that it's very yellow. I did do a little bit of research before this video and discovered that actually Safflower, which is the name of this colorway, is actually the name of an actual flower. So you have tints of yellow, you've also got like the kind of dark orange on the sole and the kind of creamy color. All these colors are actually meant to represent the flower Safflower. So yeah, I guess that kind of makes sense. So I actually managed to cop this sneaker through the Adidas app. Didn't do anything special, just participated in a raffle that they had online and managed to cop them. So I know quite a few people that went in for these shoes and actually managed to cop at least one or two pairs, which is quite a rarity on the Yeezy 700 V3s. Usually that silhouette is quite limited and quite difficult to get hold of, but this time round it doesn't seem to be that way. And I don't know if that's because the quantities are much higher or if there wasn't as much demand for these shoes, but that's the way it is. In terms of cost, this sneaker came in at £169.95 in the UK, which is the standard going price for a Yeezy 700 V3. I had a quick look on StockX and really was quite surprised by what I saw, that this is actually only reselling at the moment, and we're talking a couple of days since release date, and it's actually reselling at £200 to £205. So you've got like maybe £30, £35 markup with postage and fees. You're not going to be able to make any money on these shoes if you're reselling them at the moment. I can see these going up over time, but by how much? Probably not a lot. I would imagine another maybe 10, 20, 30 pounds over the next kind of 5-6 months, I'd imagine. Like, I guess not everyone wants a yellow shoe. I have to be honest about these things. It's quite a bold silhouette in itself anyway. Not everyone likes the silhouette. Not everyone appreciates how to wear this and style it, but it is a yellow shoe as well. So what I'm going to do now is actually just talk through the sneaker as and how I see it, starting with the outer sole. Now this particular outer sole, I actually really like the design. I think it looks very, very nice. I always like that they have the exposed sort of foam underneath, and this is in a different color. And with all the releases, they do change, which is quite nice. I like that. And with this, you have it in this orange color, which matches the kind of safflower colorway, I guess, with the yellow and orange. Moving to the midsole, you have this really recognizable kind of ergonomic alien style midsole, which is actually probably a bit more creamy stroke yellow than I've ever seen in any of the other colorways. Moving to the upper is where it becomes crazy on the Yeezy 700 V3. You have this really recognizable kind of cage design down the outside and inside of the sneaker. Behind the cage, you have this combination of different yellows in this design, which is actually kind of a plastic material, which is really different. That's on the outside, back and inside of the shoe too. Something which I really like about the Yeezy 700 V3 is actually on the upper, just above the midsole. If you hold it up to a light, you can actually see right through the sneaker, which means that it's got a lot of air and ventilation going into the shoe, which is great in the summertime. We're in the winter at the moment, but it's great for the summer. Moving to the tongue, it's all in this one shade of black, and then you have the infinity laces system, which come as standard. The sneakers do actually come with an additional pair of laces too. I suspect these are in the same color. Yeah, they're just in normal black. Me personally, I actually prefer the normal laces on the Yeezy 700 V3. And I'll explain why. So with the first Yeezy 700 V3 silhouette, which was the Azael right here, you can see that it came as standard with normal laces. Now, because these come with infinity laces, it does alter the kind of the shape and vibe of this shoe, in my opinion. This is now more a kind of slip-on shoe. It feels a bit neater and tidier, whereas when you have the normal laces, you have a bit more flexibility, and also the shape of the shoe for me changes a little bit too. This is a bit more relaxed, and I quite like that. So something I want to actually look towards the end of this video is actually around the glow-in-the-dark element of the sneaker. So in all Yeezy 700 V3s, typically the cage part is glow-in-the-dark, which is a really cool, nice little feature. With these, I have seen a few other reviews, and some people say that the glow-in-the-dark color is actually slightly different. So I'm going to do a small segment towards the end of this video showing you what these look like in the dark. Okay, I'm going to stop talking about this sneaker and I'm going to start putting it on my feet and giving you guys a couple of different looks and styles. I would love to hear what you think, so please drop me a comment down below. Okay, so having just put these on my feet, I've got to say that these live up to the reputation of the Yeezy 700 V3. They're very, very comfortable. I know this sneaker can be a bit tricky when it comes to sizing. I go for half a size up, and that's a minimum, but I also do know that some people like to go a full size up. Regardless of what color this sneaker is, it's gonna stand out no matter what because of the silhouette and design of the shoe. So if you're not keen or not comfortable wearing bold, sort of in-your-face designs and colors, then this sneaker probably isn't for you. But for those of you that are willing to take a risk, this is a very nice sneaker to wear. And you know what? I think this goes well with a lot of different outfits. So what I'm going to do now is actually just use a cheap black light or UV light and just check how the glow is like on these shoes and actually compare it against the Yeezy 700 V3 Azael right here too. Okay, so we have both sneakers right here. This is actually quite tricky if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm holding two lights on my phone just to show you what's going on. You have the Safflower on the right hand side and you have the Azael on the left hand side. So let's use the UV or the dark light just to charge these up and to see what they do in the dark. Okay, so you can see on the left hand side that the Azael is a much stronger glow and the Safflower is a much more subtle one. So I don't know if it's anyone else or if it's just me, but I really enjoy playing with gadgets and things like black lights and stuff like that. So overall, I've got to say I really do like the Safflower colorway. I think it works really well. I think the colors are really summery. I can see myself wearing these in the hot months. However, we are in the rainy season, which is about 6 months of the year in the UK, and I'm not sure when I'm going to get the opportunity to wear these. So these are probably going to have to sit in my collection for a long time. At the end of the day, this is a good looking Yeezy 700 V3 and you can get this pretty much at retail. So I would if you could. That's my advice for anyone thinking about buying this. Okay, so that's it from me today. I've been Matt Rideout. This has been Kingsdown Roots. If you've enjoyed my video, then please drop me a comment and a like down below. It means the absolute world to me. You can also follow me on Instagram up here. I post a lot of content on there too. Thanks very much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.